This is how a narcissist reacts when they realize you're never coming back. Ever wondered what really happens when a narcissist finally gets that you're gone for good? It's not the usual love bombing or raging tantrums. Today, we're diving into something much deeper, how they act when they know they've truly lost you forever. This isn't just the typical reaction you've seen before. We're talking about 3 surprising ways narcissists respond when they realize you're never coming back, and trust me, it's eye-opening. So, if you're ready to explore what happens next, stick around because today's topic is all about uncovering those unexpected reactions. Make sure to stay until the end, you won't want to miss this. Number 1. When all else fails, they go for destruction. If none of their manipulative tactics work and you stand your ground, the narcissist will move into full-blown destruction mode. Whether they're your partner or parent, they will channel all their rage into a relentless smear campaign. Suddenly, you become the villain in their narrative. Every single person in your shared circle will hear about how you've supposedly ruined them or shattered the family, leaving you isolated and ostracized. They'll attack your finances, your reputation, and your relationships. Some may even target you on an energetic level, causing distress that manifests in nightmares and anxiety. If you've been there, you know exactly what I mean. In fact, I dedicated a whole episode to this. 5 signs you are under narcissistic spiritual attack. Click the I button if you want to check it out. The narcissist will go to any lengths, attacking you from every angle, just to make your life miserable and exact revenge. So, what's the ultimate goal here? It's all about punishment. The narcissist can't accept defeat. You've shown them that they're not invincible, that their power over you has limits. This deeply wounds their ego, especially since you've broken free from the role they assigned to you, whether that was being the fixer, the rescuer, or, in the case of a partner, the emotional caretaker who constantly met their needs. By refusing to play that part anymore, you dealt a severe blow to their inflated sense of self. The result? A narcissistic injury so deep that they lash out with all they've got. In the end, you'll see the true face of the narcissist, the monster that lurks beneath their mask of charm and control. When my mother realized none of her manipulations worked, she put on a dramatic display of victimhood, faked panic attacks, and when that failed, unleashed her rage. At that point, I was ready for it. I thought, bring it on. Show me who you really are. And in doing so, she confirmed everything I had already figured out. Number 2, narcissists enter their own form of denial. The denial that narcissists experience is unlike the denial you might feel after a tragic event, such as losing a loved one. In that case, you're in disbelief because the situation is shocking and difficult to process. A natural reaction to emotional trauma. But the denial narcissists face is quite different. What is it that they refuse to accept? It's the fact that they have lost control. Control over what? Control over you, over manipulating your actions, influencing your decisions, and using you for their supply. They can't handle the fact that they've failed in dominating your life. This denial is all about their inability to accept that they no longer hold power over you. Narcissists have an unshakable belief in their superiority. They think they can master any situation, especially when it comes to controlling others. But when you break free and see them for who they truly are, not the illusion they project, it shakes them to the core. This realization sends them into a state of shock, triggering what might be described as a mild narcissistic collapse. In some cases, this can lead to what's known as fawning behavior, where they suddenly seem to soften. For instance, if you're dealing with a malignant narcissist who relied on you as their primary source of narcissistic supply, your departure can lead to a dramatic shift in their behavior. They may transform from being an overt narcissist to acting more covertly, showing emotions they rarely display, crying, pleading, and even begging you to return. This change isn't because they've realized the value of the relationship, but because they're desperate to regain control after the shock of losing it. The truth is, their shock and denial aren't about missing you as a person. It's about their failure to continue the cycle of abuse and manipulation. Number 3, fake regret and apologies. One surprising reaction you may encounter is a show of insincere remorse. A narcissist who has never apologized suddenly begins to offer what seems like an apology. But of course, it's a hollow gesture. They might say something along the lines of, "I'm so sorry for everything I've done. I hope you can find it in your heart to trust me again. Maybe someday we can rebuild our relationship." However, if you press them by asking, "What exactly are you apologizing for?" you'll notice they don't have a real answer. That's because their apology isn't genuine. It's scripted, empty, and serves only one purpose: to manipulate you into re-entering their web of control. This fake apology comes from a place of arrogance, not reflection. Narcissists, because of their inflated sense of self-importance, don't believe they're ever truly at fault. They're incapable of admitting wrongdoing, which is why their so-called apology is only a ploy to regain power and get you back into their orbit as their primary source of supply. Speaking from personal experience, I witnessed this with my own mother. After years of being deeply enmeshed with her, where I felt it was my duty to protect her and keep her safe, I finally distanced myself. I used to call her 10 times a day, but when I stopped reaching out for weeks, it was a major shock to her system. She couldn't understand what had happened, how I had managed to break free. That's when the tears and the fake apology came. She turned herself into the victim, pleading, "Oh, please forgive me." She even tried to guilt-trip me, saying things like, "One day you'll regret not having me in your life, but by then I'll be gone and you'll have lost your chance. You'll never find another mother or father like me." This tactic is designed to make you feel guilty for putting distance between yourself and them, trapping you in a cycle of doubt and manipulation. Once they sense an opening, they'll quickly try to love-bomb you again, showering you with affection to regain control. It's only a matter of time before they take up all the space in your life again, because that's what they do. As we wrap up today's deep dive into how narcissists react when they lose control, it's crucial to remember that standing your ground against their manipulation takes immense strength. Whether it's their smear campaigns, fake apologies, or denial of losing power over you, understanding these behaviors is key to breaking free and reclaiming your peace. By recognizing these patterns, you're one step closer to rebuilding your life without the toxic influence of a narcissist. You deserve to live free from manipulation, regain your confidence, and find peace in your own strength. If today's discussion resonated with you, be sure to hit that like button to let me know. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights like this and share this video with someone who might need it. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. Remember, you have the power to heal and move forward. Stay strong.